I thought my dreams had finally come true. After 3 years apart, I was finally going to be with my husband. But the day I arrived abroad, it wasn't my husband waiting for me. It was another woman, a stranger. My name is Ahda. I was born and raised in Enugu, Nigeria. Chuka and I had what I thought was a beautiful love story. We had our traditional wedding shortly before he moved abroad to work. I stayed behind, keeping the home together and also equipping myself to join him. That was the plan. While he was there, I tried finishing my bachelor's degree and hoped to do my master's degree abroad. We spoke every single day, shared our hopes, our laughter, our future. It had been 3 years since he left, and when my visa finally got approved, a student visa, I couldn't stop smiling. I was ready to start our life together and also to further my education. Friends and family were happy for us, that the young couple finally would live together. They saw me off at the airport and said a warm goodbye, wishing me well. My joy knew no bound. In the next few hours, I would find myself in my husband's arms. I dreamt. When I landed, I imagined he'd be waiting, maybe with flowers, or just that warm smile I knew so well. But as I walked out to the arrivals, scanning through the hall, he was nowhere to be found. Instead, I saw her. A tall, beautiful woman, well-dressed, holding a sign that read, "Welcome, Ahda." She said her name was Amara. She said Chuka was busy, and he had sent her to pick me up. I tried contacting him, but to no avail. Then I thought it was a last-minute emergency. I sat in the car with her, my hands tight in my lap. She barely spoke. No music, no small talk, just silence. The kind of silence that feels like it's hiding something. She told me I would stay at her apartment for a few days. She said Chuka was sorting out things. I was confused. My spirit was unsettled. I wanted to believe her until I saw the walls, framed pictures. Amara and Chuka, together, smiling, holding hands, the same way he used to smile at me. My heart froze. I turned to her, and I asked the question my soul already feared since I met her. "Who are you?" to my husband. There was silence. You could hear a pin drop. She looked at me and said, "We met here in Germany. We fell in love. I didn't know about you at first. I'm pregnant with his baby." My chest tightened. My legs felt weak. The man I trusted, the life I imagined, it was all crumbling. This must be a joke or even a prank, I thought. I tried calling him again and again. No answer. Messages unread. He didn't even have the courage to face me. That night, I cried silently by the window, feeling more alone than I had ever felt in my life. I never slept throughout the night. But in the morning, Amara gave me a folder. It had housing options, a map, and a train ticket. She said, "You didn't deserve this. Don't let it break you." I stared into her eyes for a few seconds. She was right. Now I see why Chuka wasn't up and about during my visa application. Now I see the reason for the cold moments in our relationship, which he attributed to too much work. All these memories came flashing back. That day, I made my choice. I wouldn't fight for a man who didn't fight for me. Yes, he never fought for me. He never fought for our love. In fact, he hid me from Amara. I walked away, not broken, but stronger. I lost a husband, but I found myself. Though it wasn't easy for me to settle down in a new country, I succeeded. I did my master's and also got a good job at a tech company. Now I live on my own terms, happy and fulfilled. The last time I ran into Chuka in the city, he looked confused and wanted to connect with me, but I declined. I heard that he and Amara eventually parted ways after the baby was born. Once we were happy, once he was mine. But some stories don't end the way we hope, and sometimes the worst betrayals give birth to the strongest versions of us. Chuka wants me back, but I feel nothing for him. Relatives have persuaded me to forgive him, but my inner mind rejects that. For me, the rejection and abandonment were extreme. I couldn't pinpoint why he treated me that way. He wasn't looking for papers because he had years of valid work permit, which he could also renew eventually. He wanted to eat his cake and have it. He lied to me. He left me in a foreign land, with nothing but silence. I lost a husband, but I found myself. And maybe that's the greatest lesson of all. Because here's what this taught me. Don't build your happiness entirely on another person. Love without respect is nothing but an empty promise. Face the truth, even when it hurts. And remember, dignity is far greater than begging for love. Yes, betrayal breaks us, but sometimes it's in the breaking that we discover our true strength. So I ask you, what would you do? Would you stay for love or walk away for peace? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories and life lessons. Thank you for watching.